Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is, by the way, expected to travel to China in the coming weeks. That comes as the administration released a statement to mark the 34th anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre. But in that statement, they dropped references linking the massacre to the CCP's oppression. Congressman Darrell Issa, now the Republican from California, joins me. Congressman, good morning. You say this is no ordinary foreign policy stumble, right?
Well, there's certainly no chance that the specialist at the State Department failed to warn the Secretary and his staff that they were landing on the anniversary of Tiananmen Square, that invitation and that arrival was timed with what the PRC wanted, not what America should be doing. You know, we continue to denounce the repression in that country. And we cannot forgive or forget that anniversary. You know, symbols matter. They matter particularly as an envoy lands in China on that day, because the Chinese remember what that day is.
I want to switch subjects, Congressman. Secretary Blinken also gave Congress access to the so-called Afghanistan dissent cable. You say it showed President Biden allowed Afghanistan to collapse. A, what is this dissent cable and what did you learn?
The dissent cable is a mutually agreeable by almost a third of the Americans working in the embassy Kabul, including some very senior, what they call senior executive service. Those individuals in great detail described exactly what would happen if they went forward with this plan. The fall, the loss of 100,000 people that we had promised to get out, Americans being trapped, and the rapid collapse of the military without our support. All of that in excruciating detail was described in about just 4 pages, and then a response of just about 2 pages 7 days later said, "We hear you, and of course we're taking all of this in consideration." That was clear that they weren't, because 3 weeks later, the government collapsed fully, and we found ourselves with 13 dead men and women of the military and 100,000 or more people trapped there in Afghanistan, many of who have now lost their lives.
Yeah, it's sickening. It's such a horrible flub, if you like, and I hate to use the word flub because I don't want to, downplay the outcome of what happened. But who should pay for this, and will they?
Well, it goes all the way to the top. The president made a decision against good advice by both DOD and state. Secretary Blinken executed on this in spite of very specific warning by the people he should trust most. These senior career Foreign Service people that were there at the embassy. But they went forward with a plan that was just wrong-minded, and that's what it really said. The American people deserve to see the dissent cable. There's nothing classified in there. They should be able to see it and understand that the Secretary and the President and the National Security Council were forewarned and did it anyway.
Yeah. Terrible failure. All right, Congressman Darrell Issa, thank you so much, sir, for taking the time to chat with us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.